Hello, guys. Good morning to you all, and happy Sunday to you wherever you are. Okay, here again is another video about boom and crash. Okay, and I want to take a little bit of time to thank you all who have been watching our videos, and thank you all to those who have subscribed to our channel. And please, if you're new to subscribe, please endeavor to click the like button and subscribe so that as many people as possible, okay, so that other people too can. This strategy is basically for boom and crash in two ways. I use it to carry and I use it to um to go against strategy work. Or how does it look like? So the strategy comprises of let's go to the function. It comprises of the moving average, the bar band, and also the RN averages. So that's how the strategy works. That's how it looks like. So on the moving average, we have the 10 moving average. The shift is 0. Method is the linear weight, and we have the typical price applied to typical price high and low. If you go down a bit, you see the median price. We have the close, the open, the high, the low, and all of that. But we choose the typical price high and low. Okay. So the pixel is 4 pixel. All right. The color, you can choose any color of your choice. When you do that, you click on done. All right. So then you go back to the indicators windows. You select on the Bollinger Band, whichever way you pronounce it is correct. There's nothing wrong about that. So we have for the Bollinger Band, we have the period, which is 5. The deviation is 0.500, and the shift is 0. So now apply to previous indicator data, which is the moving average data. So when you do that, you click on done. The pixel is still 4, but the color here changes. All right, it can still be any color of your choice. For me, I choose is it popular thereabout. So when you click that, you click on done. All right, so now you're looking at the indicators windows. All right, so now on the indicator window, we have the 9 exponential moving average, which the shift is 0. Apply to close, pixel is 2, and the color is red. All right, and then when you click on that, you click on done, and then you go back again to the function, and then you click on the relative strength index, which is this. No, sorry. Wow, that's a big mistake by me. So let me delete that. Okay, we have the relative strength. Sorry. We have the relative strength index, which we have a period of 8. Apply to close. Style is 1 pixel, and we have a set of levels here. We have the 90 level, we have the 80, the 50, the 10, and the 20 levels. All right. So in case you don't know how to add the levels, you just come here, you click on this area in and around here. Sorry, you click on that, it will show you the levels. All right, and then you just click on that, and then on the 80 we have the Mastermind sell zone, implying that on the 80 level we are looking for sales, and then on the 10 level we have the Mastermind buy zone, implying that on the 10th level we are looking forward for buying opportunities. So when you click on that, you click on done. All right, so the last moving average on the indicator window, we have the period, which is 26. The shift is 0. Method exponential applied to close. Style 2 pixel. Color is black. All right, so when you click on that, you click on done, and you have something that looks exactly like this. Come on, please. Sorry, why is this taking time? All right, we have something that looks exactly like this. Okay, so now we have to, you don't have to do anything much. Okay, you don't have to do anything much. All right, we're going to be using the 1 minute time frame for scalping. Okay, for scalping, that is trading against the spike. All right, if you want to trade against the spike, you can still use this indicator. It's your call, it's your bet shot. So how will I use the strategy to trade against the spike? For instance, now I wanted to trade against the spike, looking at this area in and around, looking at this area in and around here. Okay, looking at this area in and around here. I'll wait for the Bollinger Band and the exponential moving average to cross. All right, looking like this. Okay, so when it crosses, I will place my buy in and around here. Okay, and I'll look for 4, 5, 6 to 10 candles until my moving averages in my indicators windows start touching the 10 and the 20 buy zone. Okay, then I'll be looking to take my profit. You see how they touched? All right, when they touch like that, you should get out of the market. You should not be greedy. Okay, because in this case we are trading against the trend. The trend is buy. Okay, and if you can see, I am on a swing trade buy. I've been holding it since yesterday. Okay, I've been holding this trade since yesterday on a swing trade buy. Why? Because my moving averages are pointing upward, and I saw a buy opportunity in and around here when the moving average is crossed. Okay, for swing trading you can actually use it that way, and then for scalping too you can use it too. So when my moving average is crossed and they were all pointing, when my moving average and the Bollinger Band crossed, like in and around here, I saw a buy opportunity, so I took it. Okay, and I've been holding it since yesterday, and I just got to my target, which is that level in and around there. That was my target. Okay, so I'll be closing the trade after the video. All right, so right now the trend is about to change. As you can see, we just hit our daily resistance level. This trend is about to change, and then you can, using this indicator, okay, you just scalp 4, 5, 6 or 7 candles as the case may be, depending on how much mind you got. All right, but you should not be greedy. All right, so you should not be greedy at all. You scalp sales. Let's see how many candles are there. You have sorry you have 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It should be out by then because the moving average is already in the indicators windows before the spike came. All right, so now again, I don't advise you to enter as at that point. Okay, let's see another opportunity. Let's see if there's another opportunity. Okay, here again, um we have another moving average cross, which is looking so perfect. We have the cross in and around here. Okay, in and around here, when they cross like that, we also have another cross on the moving average cross at the 90 mastermind sell zone, 90 and 80 mastermind sell zone. We have a cross there, and the moving average and the Bollinger Band cross, and they're all pointing downward. You sell and you take your profit. In and around here. You don't have to be greedy. Okay, you don't have to be greedy. You take your profit, and after that, what spike came. All right, so you see that I also provide mentorship where I can teach you to swing trades like I do. Okay, because I don't like scalping. I find it to be very stressful. But based on the fact that I have to provide a strategy for my followers on YouTube, so that's why I provided this strategy to you guys. If you want to learn, just follow the link in the description to contact me directly. I will show you how I do this. I can teach you exactly how I do this. All right, guys. So so you see that you take your TP when the moving averages touch the 20 level. Okay, so you can also sell this too when they cross. You don't have to be greedy. When they start touching like that, you when they start touching like in that area, you take your profit. Okay, so you see this, you sell in and around here, you sell it here. Okay, you sell it here. When the spike came, that did not matter. Okay, but when they start touching like in this particular area, you take your profit. All right, you don't want to be greedy, you don't want the spikes to catch you. All right, so here's another perfect one. We have the indicators crossing. Okay, like the Bollinger Band and the moving average is crossed, and we also have that the moving average is being on our 90 level. Okay, being on a 90 level, and they crossed, and when they cross like that, you take your sales, and when they start touching like this, you should leave the market. All right, just it's simple and applicable for beginners. You don't have to be greedy. All right, you don't have to be greedy. Even though it kept going, just leave the market. All right, so that's that. The strategy is very simple. Okay, it's very simple, and you can use the strategy in two ways. You can use it in two ways. So now you see this here, you see, sorry, I don't know what's actually wrong though. So the strategy is actually simple, it's easy to implement. Even though you are new and you don't have so much knowledge, okay, you can actually still implement this strategy. All right, so where is that area? The area was actually perfect. Okay, was it this? No, 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 no. I think we went a bit further. Right, okay, nah, I think it's here. We have our moving average is crossing. As you can see, what happened, you took your cells in and around here, you took your cells in and around there, like here you took your cells because the moving averages in the indicator window crossed. You took your cells, and when spike came, you held, because the condition for you not holding the trade has not been met. Okay, the condition is when the moving averages touch the 20 levels, 20 indicator level like we have here. When they touch the 20 indicator level, you should be leaving the market. Okay, that's the condition. You don't have to be greedy, you don't have to be greedy, you don't have to be greedy. I advise you to only use the strategy to scalp sales only. All right, because if you want to use it to catch the spikes, my brother, you'll be in a losing trade for so long. All right, so that's why I advise you to use a strategy to only trade against the spike. All right, so now see, if you wanted to use it to catch the spike, like in here, you will have entered your buy here, and then it will take too long for the spike to come. Let's assume now you entered your your buy position here, and then see how long you have to wait. You'll be in a losing trade. Sometimes you have to even close your trade in a loss before the spike comes. That's why I don't advise you to use it to catch the spikes. Okay, so you can see here again, we have the indicator being in the 90, the mastermind 90 sell zone, and then you take your cells, and then you TP in around here, you TP there. Okay, well, you don't have to be greedy. I keep repeating this, you don't have to be greedy. So you when it gets to this area, this our mastermind sell zone, okay, you close. Your our mastermind buy zone, you close. Okay, you close when it gets to there. All right, so you see it, the strategy works perfectly. It works perfectly for boom and crash. All right, trading against the spike. Okay, so now let's check which pair was that? That was boom. Okay, let's check crash 1000 or crash 500. Okay, Okay. Let's see how can we apply this strategy to crash. So this strategy you can also apply to crash index. Okay, the same, the opposite way. Okay, you apply the opposite way, opposite of boom. Like, you apply the opposite way. For crash, you're going to be looking for buying opportunities. Okay, for crash, you're going to be looking for buying opportunities. All right. So you can see now that I'm holding a swing trade. I've been holding a swing trade since yesterday. Okay, it has not reached my TP yet. My TP is in and around this area. So when we get to here, I'll be looking to close my trade. Okay, that's where I'll be looking to close my trade. It's actually a swing trade. All right. If you want me to teach you how have been able to like catch this market swing when other people are looking for sales, when other looking for people are looking for sales, I took a buy. Okay, um I'll teach you. Just check the description and message me directly where I provide mentorship for you guys. Okay, I'll teach you market structure, how to read the market perfectly well. Okay, to be able to capitalize on the big moves without even being afraid. Okay, as you can see here is actually a sniper entry. A sniper entry is a killer strategy that I this strategy is actually a killer strategy. You add it with other things that I'm going to teach you. When you add it, it becomes as profitable as I am. You can see here it's actually a sniper entry, and I've been holding it since yesterday. All right, so now let's go to how can we apply this strategy to be trading against the spike. All right, so now you are going to be using the last zoom level. The zoom levels, what I mean by zoom level, this is the first zoom level. This is this, I'm coming, my hands are slippery. This is the second zoom level. Sorry, my hands are so slippery, I don't know why. So this is our first zoom level. This is the second. This is the second, and then this is the third. So we're going to be using the third zoom level. Okay, so now we have the indicator being in our mastermind buy zone. So when the RSI and the moving averages are down in the mastermind buy zone, and then we have a cross of let's say we now have a cross. I'm coming, please. We now have a cross of the Bollinger Band and the moving average and the cross, and we also have a cross of the moving averages and the two moving averages. I'm coming, please. We now also have the cross of the two moving averages on our mastermind buy zone. You now place your buys, okay, and you hold, and when it gets to the mastermind sell zone, you TP there, you take your profit before the spike comes. All right, let's assume you close your position in and around here. Let's assume you close your position in and around here. You see what happens. The spike came. All right, so the spike came. Okay, the spike came, and what happens? It's sold. So you apply the strategy as I've told you. When it gets to the mastermind buy zone, you should be looking for only buys. All right, so you can see here the moving average is crossed, like in here. You can see here that the moving average is crossed, and you place your buy when they started pointing upward. Okay, let's assume everything started perfectly well. Okay, let's assume everything started perfectly well in and around here. Come on, please. Let's assume everything started perfectly well in and around here, and then you place your buys, and when they get to the mastermind sell zone and they start pointing this way, you take your profit. Okay, you don't have to be greedy, you take your profit. All right, so what happens after you take a profit? Although it kept going, but later on spike came. So let's assume you want to be selling at that zone. It should be difficult for you to catch the spikes. All right, so that's why I prefer you to trade against the spike. All right, so even though here when they cross, you took your buys and then the spike came, you discover that you will still recover. All right, so like in here, all conditions have been met, okay, and you took your buys. Like in here, all conditions have been met, and then you took your buys, and then the spike came. What happened? You will still recover. Okay, the spike came, you will still recover. All right, so that's that. Please endeavor to backtest the strategy before applying it. It's actually simple. It's simple, guys. It's simple. So now for crash, for boom 1000 and boom 500, you should be looking for selling opportunities. All right, from the mastermind sell zone. You should be looking for selling opportunities from the mastermind sell zone. Okay, you should be looking for opportunities from the mastermind sell zone. And then on crash, you should be looking for buying opportunities from the mastermind buy zone. Okay, so actually you can see that I am on boom 1000, boom 500, and crash 500. All of them I'm in profit, guys. I'm on a buy on boom 1000. I'm on a buy on crash 500, and I'm also a buy on boom 500. So you can see guys that I took this buy 2 days ago. 2 days ago, as you can see, guys, I took this buy 2 days ago, and I've been holding it. When other people were looking for what sells, I was looking for, I saw a buying opportunity. Okay, other people are looking for sales. I saw a buying opportunity in and around here, because what I've noticed from the reef is when people begin to see candlesticks like this, of this sort, like we have in and around here. I'm coming, please. When people begin to see candlesticks, rejection candlesticks like, sorry, when people begin to see rejection candlesticks like this, like we have in around here, they'll be looking for what? For selling opportunities. So I saw that the reef were going to wait, they were going to manipulate this setup, okay, because other people majority of the people will be looking for sell opportunities. So I saw it, and my indicator strategy gave me a sniper entry in and around there. You can see I'm coming, please. 15 minutes. So it gave me a sniper entry. 5 minutes, let me see. It gave me a sniper entry, so I was able to take that buy to the upside. All right, I'll still look at it. If okay, now you can see now that all the conditions were met. My on the 5 minutes, I took the trade using the 5 minute time frame. You can see now that 5 minutes. Okay, let's go back to it. Go back to that area where I'm at. Right, you can see now that after the manipulation, the receiving of other traders to sell. You can see. Even if you sold using the 5 minutes time frame, like I've explained to you, when you get to the 10 level, you should be taking your profit. All right, so now we got to the 10 level buy zone. All right, I saw, based on the logic and what I've explained to you, so I took the buy, and since then I've been holding it, because I still know majority of people are still going to be looking for what? For selling opportunities. All right, so that's that. Please, I'm going to beg you guys to like and subscribe to the channel so that we can grow. All right, and I'll be dropping strategy back to back throughout the week. All right, so that we can see how I can provide help to you guys, so that the channel grows and you too can be able to be profitable. Right, so please just backtest the strategy before going to use it live. Okay, try to see how you can use a strategy to make money. All right, don't blow your account, please. Just backtest the strategy. Okay, thank you guys, thank you. See you next time. All right.